As Black History Month draws to a close, there's another story that needs to be told. The Niagara Military Museum is telling that story with the introduction of their exhibit honoring Black servicemen and women.
I want them to see the experience of Black Canadians as it relates to the military history of Niagara and actually a little bit larger area, southwestern Ontario. Because what we found when we started this exhibit was that all of these families are related. From Owen Sound, Collingwood, Dresden, London, Hamilton, Brantford, Chatham, Windsor, North Buxton, they're all related. So we're trying to give some information to a lot of Canadians who have no idea that there were major contributions by Black Canadians to the military history of Niagara.
How were you involved in getting this exhibition together?
I started doing a lot of research having to do with the Revolutionary War time, the War of 1812, all the way to the Civil War. And at first it was just facts and figures that I was looking up. And once I started getting information about each individual persons we were looking for, that they became more familiar. They're people, and they wanted to tell their story.
What does it mean to you, Dennis, to have your father represented here in this exhibition?
The recognition is a wonderful thing, but my mom and dad were amazing people. They served the community with their whole lives. What they've done here is just fantastic. I only got involved with them a few weeks ago, and we've been able to put some names to the faces. And when we talk about the Dauntless Four, these guys all signed up together. They're local. They went through the whole war together. They survived. They looked out for each other. They called themselves the Dauntless Four, and here they are. When I came in, Jim didn't know. Jim knew the Dauntless Four, but he had no idea what their names were. Now he knows the name of Dominic, and he knows Tommy Dell, and he knows Ken, and there they are. Their names live again. The pictures are here. The names live again. It's fantastic.
Ed, why do you think it's important to have an exhibition like this in this particular time?
I think I'm a perfect example. I mean, here I was, a Black Canadian in the military for 25 years and never gave it a second thought. And if you don't stop to reflect and think back, you forget that for all of us, whether we're women, men, or whatever we are, we're standing on the shoulders of those who came before us, of those who created the pathways for success that all of us are benefiting from now in today's generations. And I have to tell you that it's even opened up part of my family history that I didn't know as Jim walked me through this display and talked about all the names. And I know the family names. I know people, they're my cousins, but I didn't know any of this history of my family.
Now, this is a permanent exhibit. Why?
Because we try and tell stories of the military history of Niagara that are maybe not well known. So we tend to take subjects that are, like I say, are not well known and put them forward and try and make them permanent.
You've got an opening on February 29th.
Yes.
What's going to be happening that day?
Okay, we'll be opening the doors on the 10 o'clock of the Armory here on Victoria Avenue in Niagara Falls. And then at 11, we'll start our opening ceremony and ribbon cutting and a few speeches. After all that formal part, we'll be showing a movie called Honor Before Glory, which is about this group, the No. 2 Construction Battalion.
Visit the Armory on February 29th for the official opening of the Black Military History Exhibition. Or drop by during museum hours to view this permanent exhibition. In Niagara Falls, I'm Brenda Schultz, reporting for The Source.